Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Lonely's World of Weather. Clicked on to long-range weather forecast discussion from March 6th to the 18th, March 6th to the 10th. We still have strong positive height anomalies near the Aleutians and across Greenland and eastern Canada. And we have a trough here in the west and over the western Atlantic. Now, as we go through the period, we expect the area below normal heights to kind of spread across much of the nation. We're looking at the GFS, and we come to the 10th. And we look at the rest of the models. You can see here, flat flow, but below normal heights cover much of the nation. These positive height anomalies remain the same. And as we go to the end of the period, this is the 10th. This is what it looks like. Now, the northeast Mid-Atlantic just experienced another nor'easter, and just experienced a nor'easter yesterday on Saturday. But we're expecting another low pressure system to track up the Ohio Valley and then redevelop off the Mid-Atlantic coast on Wednesday, move northeastward to the Gulf of Maine by Thursday. The system's forecast to spread snow to at least the interior portions of the northeast and Mid-Atlantic and rain across the Mid-Atlantic to the southeast. A system will track into the northwest later in the week, spreading rain and mountain snows to the west coast and eventually into the interior by next weekend. March 9th to 13th. Now, during this period, we're expecting rising heights here across Asia. We got to look to the other side of the world now for our pattern for the coming next couple weeks. Now, if you look here, we see this area yellow spreading. So heights are forecast to rise over Asia. And this might eventually lead to rising heights over the eastern U.S. See, and it gets even stronger as we go into this period. However, looking at our period, our pattern, during this period, the pattern doesn't change very much. We still have our large positive height anomalies here and here. And then this ridge will gradually pump up in the west with a trough in the east. Now we're going to go through the period, and we come to the 13th. You can start seeing it here. This is the GFS ensembles, and we look at the European, and this is the North American model, the NAEFS, and then we have the NAEFS. So they're all showing rising heights in the west, and that is due to this trough here over the eastern Pacific. So for this forecast period, I'm forecasting above normal temperatures here with this rising heights, and I'm forecasting anomalies to be about 6 degrees above normal, also across the northeast, and we have below normal temperatures here and here, forecasting anomalies to be about 4 to 6 degrees below normal for precipitation. Above normal precipitation forecast for the west coast states and for this region here, and the probability of occurrence is 40% in both areas. Now we're going to look at the period from March 14th to the 18th. This is where we think the pattern should change. But as we look here, we still have our ridge here in the west, trough in the east. And I back it up a little bit. We still have our positive height anomalies here and here, but these positive height anomalies will gradually weaken. And that might be a sign of a change to come as we go after this period. Now, we go through the days, and we come to the 18th. And you still see that the pattern remains the same. These positive height anomalies still are there, but weaken some. We have below normal heights here, where we usually like to see above normal heights across Greenland for cold and storms in the east. And then we look at the rest of the models. They remain generally the same, except for maybe the NAEFS is more weaker, but still has below normal heights here and here. above normal heights again appear across the high latitudes. We're going to see what that means. So there's a lot of things going on in the pattern. So for this forecast period, I am forecasting, and I don't have the map. Here it is. Above normal temperatures for much of the west, maybe near normal here due to the trough along the west coast, but I'm forecasting anomalies to be about 2 to 4 degrees above normal. Below normal temperatures forecast here. Forecast anomalies to be 2 to 4 degrees below normal. And for precipitation, below normal precipitation forecast for the southern plains. Probability of occurrence is 40%, and above normal precipitation forecast for the southeast and the mid-Atlantic, probability of occurrence is 50%. So that's a long-range weather forecast discussion for March 6th to 18th. Thanks for coming to Jim Langley's World of Weather, and have a good day.